everyone, welcome back to another video for Mintay Papers. Today we'll be creating two beautiful cards using the Flora Book. So this is the beautiful Flora Book from Mintay Papers. It's absolutely stunning. It's 6x8 and it's jam-packed full of different coloured leaves and flowers that you can fussy cut out and use onto your projects. They're all double-sided pages, so even if you flake a flower or a leaf, you get a pretty colour on the reverse. So really handy paper pad to have, and if you enjoy fussy cutting, this is definitely a must. So I've already cut a couple of the pages out. I really enjoyed fussy cutting these, and what I decided to do is store them in a plastic wallet, so each design goes in the same wallet, and you can see they're just so pretty and detailed. And when I cut them out, I leave a tiny little white border on all the flowers and the leaves, and it's just so easy to cut out, and it's really quick as well. So you can see here, that's a beautiful shabby pink and blue. I've cut some leaves out here as well, and then you're going to see this bright burst of flowers from one of the pages, and there's so many to a page, and each of these is just one page cut out. Here's one I'm just working on, just a bit left to do on that one. So for my cards, I decided to do some shaped cards, and basically I took two basic shaped dies, and I'm going to create my card base using the largest and then a smaller size one to create the top layer. And the smaller layer is cutting some watercolor card because I'll be using some watercolor techniques on them. First thing I'm going to do on the watercolor piece is just use a stencil, a different one on each of the cards, and put on this texture sand paste, and this is quite thick, so after you've done this process you'd have to leave it aside to dry, and then you're going to get a really nice strong stenciled effect on your pieces there. So that's what I'm going to do to both the pieces, as you'll see in a second. So now, while those pieces have dried, I'm actually going to put my card together. So the first layer that's going to complete the actual shape of the card is going to go on using some wet glue, and I'm going to do the same to both of the cards. I'm using some clear adhesive here, quick drying, and that just finishes the shaped card element part of it. And I'm going to use this bright page from this paper pad, and it is absolutely stunning. Now I'm going to go out of my comfort zone a bit and create some bright, bold colored cards here. So what I'm going to do, because there's so many different colors in here, I'm going to separate these flowers into two different sections. So you'll see there's like some pinks and purples which are a bit cooler toned, and then there's some like oranges and bursts of yellow which are a bit warmer toned. So I'm going to separate these for two of my cards, and I'm going to start clustering them up. So you'll see you get a totally different effect with the actual colours of the flowers, and it's amazing how one page gave me all of those flowers in all of them different colors. So before I put the flowers down, actually I want to just color in, well, I'm not going to color in, I'm going to splash on a bit of color using some Nuvo Aqua Flows, and I'm going to use some bright bold colors. Like I said, I want to step out of my comfort zone and just do something a bit different. So with the first card, I'm going for more like a tropical, like a forest, like a summery foresty kind of a theme, and that's because I've been inspired with the beautiful yellow and orange flowers. Here I'm going to give it a quick blast of heat with my heat gun and just help it dry, and it's really stunning how the colours really pop together. And after this is dried, I'm going to start laying it on my card and putting my card together. So like always, I try and kind of get an idea of where I want my flowers by just laying them down before sticking them down. I put them down and see where I want them, and then I get my adhesive, whether it's foam pads, hot glue, whatever glue you want to use, and then stick them down. And I'm also going to give it a tiny bit of shape just by curling it on my fingers, and you can see what a pop of colour, how fresh and summery and fun this card is already looking. My sentiments happy birthday on this one, and I've cut it out of black card only because I wanted to look quite dramatic with the black, and I think it looks absolutely fabulous. Just look at how gorgeous those flowers are. They look so pretty together, clustered up, and can you actually believe all those flowers, including the purple and pink ones, all came from the same sheet, and they just look so pretty. And you can see when I've cut them out, I've left a white border around all the flowers and leaves, and they're just coming together so beautifully. I also think it's a really nice way to do techniques, whether it's inky techniques or using your watercolors or pens, and then adding these elements, floral elements from that paper pad. So you can use many techniques and then add the additional embellishments of these flowers. So for the second card, I'm going to go a bit more subtle this time with the burst of blue and pink, because I'm using those colors on my flowers. So you can see my flowers actually determined the background colour of my card. I mean, the green one especially, I would never have thought of going with such a bold colour, but because the flowers are so beautiful and vibrant, they really do inspire you to create slightly out of your comfort zone. So I'm going to be putting this card together in almost exactly the same way as I did my first one, and you can see the end results are going to be absolutely gorgeous. So enjoy the rest of the video, and I'll see you again very soon.